Okay, I got this piece of rough cut cherry that was my dad's. I'm going to, it's all the way, I think it's about 14 or 15 feet long. It's 1 inch thick. I'm going to cut it down and plane it, and yeah, we're gonna have a mahogany back with a cherry top. Okay, this is the rough cut cherry. It's about 6 inches long, I think. Or sorry, 6 inches wide. There's a nasty knot there, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to cut that out. There's a knot right there too. That would be right in the middle, right around possibly the bridge or the bridge pickup if we use that piece. But I think what we're going to do is use 3 pieces. Here's 10. We're going to start with this bottom piece because it looks the best, and then add 2 wings on the either side. So we'll be using about this side here, or maybe up here. We'll use this side and that side, and yeah, and here's the other side of it. It actually looks slightly better. It's amazing what a planer can do, huh? On a drum sander. But yeah, we'll cut these and then get them placed together side by side, then attach them to the mahogany, and we'll have our body. Okay, so I planed these down. They're all even. I jointed them. I'm on the front porch, but I'm gonna go ahead and glue them together here. Okay, I got it clamped up. You can never have too many clamps. And I will add the extra pieces that go right here later. After this dries, I'm gonna take it inside. Yeah, I'm out on my porch right this second. Because I always put the plane right here. So, yeah, I'll do that, and this will be the top, and the back will be mahogany, and then we'll cut it out. Okay, the reason I didn't go all the way to the line is because I still got to put this on top of the mahogany, and I will trim it to the line with the mahogany. I don't like to do that all the time just because you want a little bit more to bite down whenever you're clamping. So, okay, I had Julia stand on the board while I cut it here in the living room. Here's the other piece. So this mahogany will be on the back. I'm gonna go plane it, and yeah, it'll go right in the middle, like that. And it'll have this top tip. And clean the glue up there. Alright, got these 3 pieces of mahogany here, and they've been jointed and planed down. And you're gonna glue them together. This is gonna be the back, and we'll put this cherry on as the top. Alright, we got her clamped down. You can never have too many clamps. Clamp the hell out of it. Or yeah, I did it in the TV room. Okay, I ran the router around the edge on the table router, so it's half cherry, half mahogany. I'm building a guitar for somebody here soon, as soon as the inlays arrive and I'm done with this. I will film it in a way that I will film it and then I will narrate over it, and I'll get a better camera. That way it's a little more entertaining and you can see things. I can end up explaining things better to you, but right now I'm going to get everything's a record, so I'm going to get a flush trim bit, put it in the router, and route out the neck cavity pocket here, and route out the pickup holes, and yeah, I'll show you that. Forstner bits are like a must. They you can hog out a lot of material. That way you don't have to spend so damn much time with your router. Now I drew a black line where the neck should be, like the depth. Now this is an 1.5" body instead of the old ones were 1 3/4. The reason I did that was I like the thinner bodies, man, and besides it's got the same kind of Les Paul effect. You have like a mahogany on the bottom, which the Les Paul had, and a maple generally on top, but this is a cherry, and it's furniture grade cherry. It's and it was from my dad's. This is from, so yeah. Yes, normally I would do this on a drill press. As you can see, it like takes away a lot more material. Let me clamp this down. You can never have too many clamps and too many gouges. Charge my battery. Yeah, drill press makes it 10 times easier. Maybe a little quicker too, but it's a I'm not an everyday pro. You want to take out as little material as possible. Well, not as little, but small bits, so you don't get the bit to check up at you. So make a couple passes. Alright, sorry about that. I had to get a new router bit because there was a chip in the other one, so I ordered one of those, not white side, a Mana. I don't know. It's a spiral bit. It's supposed to be way better. It better be for the price. But anyway, got a replacement. Good God, we live in the middle of nowhere. My wife we drove everywhere yesterday looking at Ace Hardware, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, like everywhere under the sun, like 4 different hardware stores and a couple other box stores. Nobody had a flush trim bit, so she actually ran and got me one today that's an inch long, but it's good. It will work. So this is a fruit one. So yeah, cheap, but it's okay. Anyway, we got to hog out a little more material in the back pickup cavity and the control cavity, and we'll be done. So, well, I mean, we'll be done with all the wrapping. Sorry, it got colder outside, so I'm out here in my shop. Oh, hell yeah. Cold because I don't have any kerosene. Now this guitar is for somebody. This is actually for my uncle. The wood is some stuff that my dad had, and he just passed away. So we're actually making this like for a, no, I don't know if you want to call it a memorial, something for my uncle there. Now my buddy Sean wants a Explorer type guitar, like a Hetfield one. I've got the mahogany, I've got the fretboard, waiting on the inlays, some iron crosses and stuff. They're pretty cool. I can do any kind of inlay. Some are just bigger pain in the ass than others. But they should be here fairly soon. And I'm gonna film that video differently. I'm going to go ahead and just film it all and then just narrate it so I don't get distracted, and it's better to watch, dude. Because as I've noticed, trying to, there's a learning curve from building something and trying to narrate it as you're going to actually just, building it. And, yeah. I've noticed that, and I think it would just be better, more entertaining just to see me go ahead and do it. So I'll put you on pause here for a second. Okay, so somebody else asked, about a pickup. Whenever I did the quick change of the Duncan to whatever the hell was in my JTG Infinity. Yeah, I will make a video on, the before and afters of different pickups, because to me, I know a lot of people say, oh no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it really does, dude. Like, a good pickups, it can make or break a guitar. Same with frets. I mean, you got 3 points of contact: bridge, nut, and then, you know, frets, of course. Only open string is the nut, but the nut's done away with unless you're using the tremolo. So, yeah, I'll do some before and afters, like some DiMarzio and Duncan, and even bare knuckle and stuff. I like them. But, yeah, right now, somebody said something about a plunge router. Yes, a plunge router would be a lot better. However, the plunge router is hooked up to my router table. That's at my other place. So this is just, I feel like shit, actually. I got a cold, and I just want to actually get this damn thing done. So, I want to get this, like, you know, rounded out. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this before my wife gets back with ice cream. So, I'll make sure that didn't get off. Sorry, there's an Amber Alert going on. My wife is asking about ice cream. And I'll probably get copyright struck for having some Danzig playing, I suppose. Yeah, now see, right here is where, you know, it would be really nice to have a plunge router. If you hold on to it tight enough, you should be okay. Just a quick jerk. So, yeah, the phone's completely covered. I'm gonna get a better camera so you guys can see stuff better too. Just bear with me for a little bit. I need to get this done, and yeah, I'll start making stuff a lot better. So, neck pickup, neck shallow, bridge pickup, traditionally on Fenders at least. Not so shallow, pickup cavity, of course, or I'm sorry, pot cavity, whatever, control cavity, is definitely, you know, a little deeper than actually the, you know, bridge pickup. So, what we're going to do is make sure that it's at least the same depth. You know, honestly, you can get a little bit deeper, or a little bit shallower than they do, but now you got to think, there's a template on here, too. And the template's, what is it? It's, I think it's half-inch. Yeah, it's half-inch. So this is like half mahogany, half cherry. And then again, this is more of a sentimental thing. Not that I'm gonna, you know, make it any less better, actually. I'll do a really good job, because it is a lot of wood that was my dad's, for my uncle, so, or out just a little bit more out of there. So I don't know if my drill has enough oomph left, but if I can just get like about another 1/8 of an inch. Alright. Now I'll be more precise on my own builds. I don't mind doing replicas or whatever. I mean, I'll do whatever anybody wants me to do. I mean, I have no problem making whatever. I do like have my own designs, and I'll show them to you guys and stuff. And I have a Facebook page that Ian Strung Out Guitars. Unless you came here from there, yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff that I've made and will be making here in the future. I got a lot of Purple Heart here recently, and I'm going to be making a pretty cool V. I think I'm going to do a fan fret, because not many people do fan frets like they did for a long time, or well, for a short amount of time, and then didn't. It's like the ergonomics, and you know, you got some really awesome stuff. Like I really like some of the Ormsby stuff. It's pretty nice. I gotta lower that. Can't lower it anymore without taking this down here. Okay, my god, it took forever to like get that pried up. But I guess I'll use it like an unboxing, you know? Like, I already got the... So here, this is what it'll look like. That super glue and tape trick, it works a little too good sometimes. So, this is what she'll look like. Again, this is like, this is for my uncle. This is some of the, you know, wood that was my dad's, and he wants a guitar, and yeah. Anyway, so it's kind of like a in memory of kind of thing. There's a little bit of overspray from the super glue right there. I'll take care of that. That's not a big deal. Cherry ends up getting a lot darker over age. So after I'm gonna round over everything, because you really don't want any sharp edges on anything. It doesn't matter if it's furniture or guitars or whatever, because you end up getting chips and shit in it. So I'll use a round over bit there, and just round over this in the back. I don't know if I filmed me doing the holes here for the bridge and the strings, but again, I will get better. So anyway, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I finish this cherry. Of course, I still got a lot of sanding to do and everything. And anyway, yeah, I would much rather do my own designs of guitars, but you know, I have no problem doing something somebody else wants, like a Telecaster or an Explorer, whatever. I like neck through guitars personally better, like just myself. So this is, you can see, half cherry and half mahogany. It'll look a lot better whenever I'm done sanding, but this is all the cavities. This, you might be wondering right here, this goes under the pick guard. Do you have to round it out? No, I can make a really cool Telecaster with a humbucker, or, you know, I can use a traditional Telecaster pickup. And, you know, what I would do is just drill straight through here with a long bit through here, and then through here, and then through here to where the control cavity is. So it's not necessarily, you know, it doesn't matter if I do it or I don't. I have a pick guard for this, a tortoiseshell one. It's, you know, it's okay if I do it. It's okay if I don't. But here's the neck. This is what she'll look like. Again, I see a lot of people saying, hey, you need like a really, really tight neck pocket. This is a fairly tight neck pocket, but sometimes whenever you have too tight of a neck pocket, you start getting, you know, stress cracks. And anybody who knows anything about skateboarding, you know what stress cracks look like around your, you know, I don't know, whether your U-bolts or your rod soldiers or, you know, your X-bolts, whatever the hell you use, you get stress cracks around your bridge, or I'm sorry, around your trucks. And sorry, my wife just came in. Say hi, Jules. So yeah, what ends up happening is you essentially same as like a skateboard, you get stress fractures around your bolts and stuff, and you really don't want that, because I mean, what the hell, you want to ship a new guitar to somebody and all of a sudden, you know, it has like major issues with cracks in the finish and everything. So this is, if this wick were back and forth, that would be like a real issue, but right now it's fairly tight. So that's awesome, because again, what ends up happening, like with the frets, which, you know, somebody asked me about fret drops and everything and what leveling frets meant, and if you have something that which I'll show you, but if you're getting in, which Jules has heard me bitch many times about frets and everything, they get sharp during the winter or sharp during the summer, you have to refix. So yeah, I'll show you that. And all right.